remember falling through the stage. That would have quite possibly been it was in Europe because someone approached me on that. I don't remember if it was in England or if it was at Werchter Festival. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I fell through the stage about waist high. I think it was with Suicidal Tendencies, and we were opening for Metallica, believe it or not. And I don't know, maybe song 2 or 3, I actually fell through the stage. And I was playing for the audience in sort of a waist high, dimension, scale, I should say. That was one moment. There was another time in Finland where we were having technical difficulties, so we couldn't come out on stage. It was Suicidal Tendencies again, and I was warming up behind my bass amp, so no one could see me, but a bottle came flying over the back line and slammed me in the top of my head. I looked at my guitar player, Mike Clark, and I was like, why the fuck you hit me in the head? What was that all about? And he's like, dude, you've been hit with a bottle. I see the bottle on the ground. Blood's dripping down the front of my face. Basically icy red. I'm completely freaked out. I go to the front of the stage in front of about 20,000 people. I get on the microphone. I start calling everybody out. It's like I wanted to fight everybody. And of course, back then, you were allowed to have bottles in the audience. So everybody had their glass bottles. Luckily, nobody threw any. And so I proceeded to challenge everyone to a fight. My tour manager pulled me off stage, got me backstage to bandage up my head. Had a cut on my head. I wore the suicidal cap, flipped up, kind of like in the style and the fashion where you had a bandage wrapped around your head like a toothache. Imagine that. And my bandmates actually went out into the audience and proceeded to sock people around and knock a few people out. And then they got back up on stage and we played the show. It was a tremendous performance. I was rushed to the hospital right after, stitched up my head, came back to Finland about 6 months later, and we were actually a top 10 band on the charts, thanks to the bottle incident.